Okay, I have this problem where every single day I'll record one of these. I'll get all the way through it, and then I'll think about it, and I'm like, I want to do it over. And I do another one. So at no point do I ever edit these, but I do a second take almost every single time. I've done this today. Because again, I just ramble from the beginning. And I think that doing this, I've noticed this pattern. The first, oh my God, my phone's at fucking 20%. I've noticed something. And that is, the beginning portion of anything that I do is going to be complete nonsense because I'm fucking rambling about nothing. And I love to ramble about nothing. So I would probably benefit greatly from like mind dumping before starting a project. And just doing that before whenever I start a project. And then after that, I'm able to, get into the rhythm. But I think I'm somebody who would just greatly benefit from that as someone who has now done this every single time I've made one of these without fail. So, except the first one. And I think the first one was the worst one. I think I did the most rambling because I didn't make it twice. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to bear that in mind. And what's crazy about it is I have been walking for an hour prior to starting to make these, for at least an hour. Actually, might be more than an hour. But the entire time I was like talking to myself, daydreaming in my head, and that wasn't enough. It needs to be pointed. Like I need to be doing the filming. The camera needs to be on. And that's when I can start the mind dump. Because if the camera's not on, I'm going to mind dump about different things, and I will mind dump if the camera's on. Changes. So I think that it needs to fit the activity. If I'm going to be, making a video, I need to mind dump in a video. If I'm writing, I have to mind dump typing. And then eventually I can get into it. But yeah, I think that that's, a thing. And I know mind dumping is a thing that already exists, but I just think that I need to be doing it. That needs to be part of my workflow every time. So I don't get distracted. So that's what happens, I get really distracted. But anyway, now that I've thrown that into the universe, I'm going to talk about it. Yesterday, blew ass, but I had an admin day. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to on my admin day. I'm going to have to continue having an admin day tomorrow, which I do not want to do with my day off again, but that's what's going to happen, and I'm upset about it. What you going to do? I'm also very dehydrated because I've been walking for like over an hour. But, yeah, that really blew. I was really disappointed in yesterday. I feel like the problem is that I didn't plan my day, but I have a very hard time planning my day when I have a day off with my partner, because how am I supposed to plan my day when they are not somebody who likes to plan? Also, they like to have very calm mornings, and I like to have very calm and loose mornings. And I like to have very structured mornings because my mornings derail, and I don't like it when my morning derails. The rest of my day can derail and be crazy. But I like to have an organized morning. They don't like to have an organized morning. They like the morning to be a little bit more loosey-goosey. This is a conflict. We're going to have to figure this one out. Because if we don't figure this one out, one of us is going to continuously be unsatisfied to some degree, and that's going to be a problem. So that's something that, I've known, but it just needs to be addressed. Like, I need my morning planned the night before. Like, I can't even plan my morning the morning of because I just get fucking rage. But that happened, so I had a really unfortunate day. But my night was cute. We had a cute night. I finished reading Atomic Habits, and I'm trying to apply all the things to my life. Making 1% progress every single day. Trying to build habits on top of other habits. Brushing my teeth after I take my morning piss has definitely been working. I have brushed my teeth every single day. There was that one day where I did not brush my teeth in the morning. However, I brushed my teeth when I came home, and that was fine. So that's been a helpful tactic. I'm about to start reading Storytelling, which is another self-help book. Well, not really. It's more about trying to find good stories to tell. This guy has another book, which I might read instead. I don't know. That one's a little bit more self-helpy than this one. This one's more about finding stories. But I feel like being a good storyteller requires you to be, somewhat productive with your life. Right, you can't tell many stories if you sit in your bedroom all day. So, this video is going to be short because I have to take a shit. And so I'm going to go do that. Then I don't want to come back outside and walk for another period of time. So I'm just going to cut it off here. But yeah, I think I'm going to start putting a little bit more structure to these videos starting tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to have a plan. I'm going to write out my plan better. And I'm going to have one. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that every day. Is what I've decided. I want the rambling, but I don't want this much chaos. So I'll see you tomorrow.